Alright, what's up guys? So, Lamb Sauce has uploaded a video titled Chefs Who Actually Lied and Got Caught Instantly in Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, bro, for those that don't know, Hell's Kitchen is a TV show. Yeah, it's created by Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, it's based off of his restaurant and stuff. So I imagine, yeah, he created it. But anyways, so this is their TV show where he be going off on people because he got multiple TV shows. The other two that I've sat down and watched was Kitchen Nightmares and Hotel Hell. And so yeah, but no, Hell's Kitchens, that's the this is the one where he be going off depending on the situation. Yeah, he be going off on people at Kitchen Nightmares and Hotel Hell. I think the hotel one, the guy, he wasn't paying his workers, like, or no, it was the tips that he wasn't giving them. So yeah, I guess for those that don't work in the food industry and don't really know too much, or it's never had like a 9 to 5 like job before, so there's this little thing that, you know, customers do where I think we've all done it at some point in time, but we usually give the worker a tip. The owner, I believe he was the owner of the hotel, he was pocketing the tip money. So Gordon Ramsay, he told him, yeah, like, call up all your friends and ask them, like, were you was that money for myself, or was it for the man or the owner, or was it for the workers? And yeah, all his friends was all like, yeah, bro, that was for the workers. Like, what are you doing, pocketing the money? Gordon Ramsay just left. He was like, I ain't gonna deal with that guy. But yeah, then Kitchen Nightmares, like, fam, there are people that had like expired food. Like, they had like mayonnaise the same color as, wait, can you guys see? So these like where my finger is at, where these yellow, the back part of these Jordans right here, that yellow part, there was mayonnaise in these people's kitchen that was the same color. Mayonnaise is supposed to be white. It's supposed to look like these outsoles of these shoes right here. Not that. It ain't supposed to look yellow. So yeah, man. Then yeah, Hell's Kitchens. It's just, you know, I find myself at times watching some of the highlights. What was that one dude? It was his name was like Raj. That was that guy's name. Yeah, that's my favorite video to watch. Anything Hell's Kitchens related, I gotta watch that video. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out this video. Make sure, if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Lamb Sauce. An iconic you know, saying from Hell's Kitchens. But subscribe to him, subscribe to Gordon Ramsay and his channels. And anyway,
from accusing Gordon Ramsay of sabotage to faking an injury to get out of trouble, these were times when Hell's Kitchen chefs got caught lying.
And what's crazy is that the girl that accused them of lying, yeah, she came back. That was her second time around.
Salvatore, who refused to own up to a missing risotto order. During episode 6's dinner service, after asking sous chef Scott to repeat the order, he realized that he was one portion short. But instead of being vocal about his mistake, he hides it by subtly adding more rice to the pan, hoping no one would notice. But Gordon saw the entire scheme unfold right before his eyes.
Why are you putting more rice in there? Is it because you just found out there's 2 risotto? No.
And Gordon made sure he would not dare lie again.
Working with a cook that tells lies is 10,000 times worse than working with a chef that can't cook. You just lost my trust. How dare you?
Oh, it's just gonna be just a bad relationship between the two workers and stuff. So yeah, bro, like, because I wasn't a cook or a chef in my last job, I was a cashier, but still I was vocal about things. So if we was low on something, I'd just say, hey, we're low on this. Or if just anything, like, it could be anything that's going on at that place. I was like, I was vocal, I talked, I spoke up, because that's honestly the best thing that you could do versus, oh, let me not say nothing, and then, I guess, yeah, if it's something food related, then yeah, or if you like, okay, let's just keep it in my job field. I was a cashier. Let's say I ain't have enough money to ring out to customers. I don't say nothing, and I'm over here like, oh, what am I supposed to? Yeah, bro, it's like, tell a manager or whoever is in charge, so it's like, you don't have to have no problems. But anyways.
But Salvatore wasn't the only chef to butcher risottos, because just a season later, Vinny would make an even bigger mistake
he was
by
a part of
serving
the
reheated risottos
season
to
with
Gordon's
Raj.
own family. In episode 7, he was already having a rough start to his time on the station.
How many risotto is that? 2. Come here, you. You're doubling up on the portions. I've got enough for 4. You're cooking too much.
Yes, chef.
And it's a pure waste. All this just wasted.
Yes, chef.
And it turns out the next order was going to be for Gordon's family, putting even more pressure for Vinny to make up for his mistake. But instead of rising to the occasion, he made the absolute worst choice possible.
I think, you know, what's like just funny about that is that Gordon Ramsay's family probably knows, like, yeah, these are amateur chefs. Like, I'm not going to get upset. I guess, like, with Gordon, he's like, he wants the best of the best with his for his family and stuff. But I just think, yeah, it's like it's just that pressure. I would still cook. I guess, like, if I am in that situation, I would still, you know, cook the food. I'm saying that I don't really know, but I would like to think that, yeah, it's like I'm not going to be pressured or feel like I'm gonna do what I always do. And if I'm a bad cook, then I'm like, I wouldn't put myself in this environment. But yeah, if I'm a good cook, then it's like I ain't got nothing to worry about. It's like, oh, you're cooking for my family. Oh, okay, cool.
The risotto I had just sent up for the previous table.
You doubt yourself that, yeah, that's...
No, I'm going up for risotto, guys.
And Gordon immediately knew what he had just been served. As a result, Gordon brutally lectures him on basic cooking standards.
Whether it's my family or not, if your family were here, or your family were here, or your family, I'd make your family or your wife, your children, a fresh fucking risotto. He sneaks that in there. Yeah, that's the shot I served 5 minutes ago.
Okay, refire. Come on, guys.
While serving old rice to Gordon's family is bad enough, lying to him about having sea bass ready when it's not even on the pan is completely absurd. In season 10, episode 13, Clemenza was in charge of the fish station when a new
I feel
order
like I've seen clips of this guy before. I don't know if I've seen this clip, but I've seen that guy before.
2 sea bass, 1 quail, 1 New York strip, followed by 2 sea bass, 2 New York strip.
Yes, chef.
But Clemenza showed he had no business being in a professional kitchen.
Clemenza, you heard what he said? I on it, it's 2, okay. It's 1 and then 2, 1 and then 2. 2 sea bass. Yes, minute and a half on the bass.
When Clemenza brought up the incomplete fish order to the past, he was met with Gordon's and sous chef Scott's confusion.
1 is missing on there.
Look,
Where's the second sea bass?
I'm coming up with 2 right now.
Why is he bringing 2?
1. You're telling me 1, he's telling me 2.
2 sea bass, 2 New York strip.
What?
Even when Gordon gave him a chance to come clean, Clemenza doubled down and lied about having the next order ready.
I have the other sea bass right
Where?
here.
Lying bastard, you fucking knew if you hadn't got it. Why'd you do it?
I really don't understand you, chef.
I will fucking nail you to the fucking post.
And Clemenza wasn't the only chef to get caught lying about cooking their fish, because in season 9, episode 2, Brendan would have his own moment with the sea bass.
You cooked the bass. Is your meat ready?
No, chef.
My thing is this. If I know that I'm going to be on Gordon Ramsay's show, and that's the thing where I'm like, I'm not going to put myself in the situation. That's like saying, like, oh, I can outdo Mr. Beast in a content creating contest. I know I can't. I guess, yeah, it would make a good episode to see what I'm capable of, but at the same time, it's like, bro, I guess, like, I think that's, like, why this show it's so popular is because, like, they know that there's going to be chefs on there, chefs, cooks, whichever. It's like, they know that they're not going to know how to cook all that good and stuff. You know, and I'm not saying, like, they're bad chefs. I just think that you're going to, all right, so I guess, like, if I could put it in, like, video game terms, you're going to a level that you're not ready for. You know, you're like a level 2-3 fighter, and you're trying to go up against like a level 20 or 30 fighter. That's not going to happen. So I guess from speaking for myself, I wouldn't sign up for something like this with my cooking skills. But yeah, if I'm like, okay, like I know that I got good cooking skills. Like I won championships because of my cooking. Like I've been involved in like a bunch of different contests and things. Like I know I'm a good cook. Then I'll sign up for a show like this.
And the garnish already?
No, chef.
You've got to work as a team.
Because that's I think of that when I'm like watching like clips of this show. I'm like, there's never been a time where like Gordon Ramsay, like he's genuinely happy because like a cook is like, you know, they're doing so good. He's like, oh, I want to work side by side with this guy. Like he's offering them the position at one of his restaurants before the show's even over. Like I ain't never seen that before. So that's what I would try to aim for. But anyways.
And even after Gordon explicitly ordered Brendan to fire up a new batch to match the pace of his team, he foolishly ignores and attempts to seek the same fish back.
Brendan?
Yes, chef.
Is that the same bass?
No, chef.
You didn't start a fresh one?
Yes, I did, chef.
So so where's the old one then?
Threw it away, Chef.
Oh,
And
yeah, I
when Brendan
remember
could
this.
not find the sea bass he
Yeah.
supposedly threw away, there was nowhere left for him to hide.
I'm gonna ask you one more time to tell me the truth. Is that the bass from 10 minutes ago, or is that a fresh one you cooked? Because I'm gonna turn this fucking kitchen upside down.
After Brendan eventually owned up to his lie, Gordon gently reminded him there won't be a next time.
And how dare you go to the garbage can, search it, and turn me out like that?
Yes, Chef. Firing again. Firing again.
You do that to me one more time, trust me, fuck the elimination. I'll send you out there and then. Let me tell you that.
Yes, Chef. Won't happen again.
Similar to
Can't
Brendan,
be serving no old food. There was they might even show it too in this video. There was one cook where so they had like some display food, I guess, like to as an example of what to cook. The guy's gonna bring the display food up to Gordon Ramsay, something that they had cooked hours ago. And like earlier that day, and he's trying to serve it to Gordon Ramsay, and it's like, bro, that's one of those things. It's like you can't get away because all right, so let's say it was some food that a person could get extremely sick, and then they off in there throwing up, and and it's like that, fam, that's gonna be on you. So yeah, that's one of those things. I'm like, that guy, some stuff like that, I'm like, nah, bro, just go, just get out of
Zach
here.
from season 11 would not get away with sneaking out fish past Gordon Ramsay. During episode 4's dinner service, Zach pre-cooked all the salmon hoping to get ahead, but unfortunately, it did not yield the results he intended.
It's like, yeah,
Who
bro.
cooked these off?
I did, Chef.
Why? If there's one fish we don't cook twice, come on, guys.
This meant that he had to start all over with a new batch, but
That's
unfortunately,
crazy.
Zach had a different plan.
Chef told me that I can't use the fish that I had just cooked off, but the salmon looked perfect. So I figured all I gotta do is finish it off and send it out.
However, he wasn't so slick as Gordon immediately found the tray of old salmon still laying around, giving away Zach's grand scheme.
Where's this from?
That's the old stuff, Chef.
That's the old stuff.
Yes, Chef.
Have we been using that?
No, Chef.
Have we, Zach?
No, Chef. We're doing the thing straight to the order.
The truth?
Yes, Chef. That's why it's still there, Chef.
Although Zach kept doubling down on his lie, Gordon saw right through the bullshit.
Look at me, in the fucking eyes. Did you take salmon from the back and reheat it?
I tried
Hey,
to.
Yes or no?
No, Chef. It's right here.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck off the salmon. Somebody else cooked the fucking salmon.
In contrast, Season 9's Elise would lie to cover up her terribly made beef Wellingtons. When Gordon would serve her mess in
I
episode
know I was at because the last time I went to Vegas, it was like, babe, I didn't realize like that's why he be going off on them guys when they be messing up them beef Wellingtons. Beef Wellingtons are expensive, bro. They're like $70, close to $80. And I'm like, dang. That's why I'm like, yeah, if I'm Gordon Ramsay and they messing up on the beef, because I feel like there's been I feel like there has been a few times where they have messed up on like multiple beef Wellingtons. So you sit down, you do that math. Like, bro, that's just money just being, like, ripped up and just thrown in the air and stuff. And it's like, yeah, you guys can't be messed up. Not on that. I don't know the prices of everything else. But, yeah, I was looking for the beef Wellington, and I seen the price. I'm like, I don't know about that. Like $70, $80. That is crazy.
He saw exactly how Elise had destroyed the scoring.
She's complaining they're falling apart. When you score pastry that deep with a sharp knife, it falls apart.
But she refused to own up to the mistake.
Chef, I did not score the first tray.
So who scored them then?
Tommy did.
And Gordon immediately knew she was deflecting. Hoping she would embarrass herself, he encouraged her to confront the supposed culprit.
That first tray of Wellingtons that you basted and scored, they all fell apart. Did you or did you not score the first tray of Wellingtons?
No.
And Tommy was dumbfounded by her poor sabotage.
Don't come over bitching at me coming into my kitchen when we're working. I didn't even
I
score
know
the damn
that's.
thing.
I'm like, that's crazy. That's one of those things where you come up to me yelling at me about some stuff that you did. Yeah, bro. Like if he just straight up lied, then I'm like, yeah, bro, he got me convinced. But nah, she's lying on my name. I'm like, yeah, you can get out of here. Like, that's crazy. You ain't gonna try to throw me under the bus, and there ain't no reason for me to even be underneath the bus in the first place. I'm like, yeah, you can get out of here with that.
Tommy stood right over there in front of me before service and scored and basted them.
And he was right to be annoyed, because the replays from earlier in the episode would expose how badly she had screwed up.
Tommy prepped the Wellingtons, but didn't score them. Like, whatever, I'll do it myself. I don't know why he did this like this. That's so stupid.
And Gordon made sure to rub it in even further.
Elise, do you know the biggest problem with you? Yourself. Who are you going to blame? Carrie? Krupa? Jamie.
However, that wasn't the only time Elise got caught in her lies. In season 17, episode 3, after losing a challenge, the red team was punished by having to eat a bowl of disgusting fish soup.
Oh my god, what is that?
That's pretty gross.
Oh no. Oh, it stinks. I'm gonna vomit just looking at it.
While everyone else in her team willingly served their punishment, Elise thought she was above it.
Elise, you didn't try anything.
I'm just not as adventurous as you.
However, when sous chef Christina came over to check if everyone had eaten their soup, Elise blatantly lies.
Elise, do not lie to Chef Christina.
I did. Bullshit. I did.
As a result, sous chef Christina had to resort to unusual tactics to sniff out the liars.
All right, you guys are gonna line up, and I'm gonna smell your breath.
I think that the cook like that, or not cook, but the chef that the one that's in the white jacket. I remember when she was a contestant on the show, cause I'll see her, and then it's like that. I'll see like the clips. I'm like, oh dang! I'm like, I think that's pretty dope to see. Like, you know, she's still involved and stuff. But anyways, yeah, that's one of those things. It's like, yeah, you ain't gonna get nothing past the person that's like, fam, I was literally in your position. I'm like, you ain't gonna try to like make it seem like, oh, I could just get past this woman and yeah, make it seem like I ain't eat, because it did look nasty. And I'm like, I think I wouldn't have eaten that myself. But I mean, yeah, if that's the punishment, that's the punishment. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't sign it. My thing is this. I'm there to win. I've been acting like a football coach with them guys. I've been yelling, screaming. I'm like, nah, we ain't gonna be eating no nasty fish dishes and stuff. We ain't doing that.
Yeah, I'm serious. Because if you're lying to me, it's gonna be an issue. Come on.
And when it was finally Elise's turn, Christina still gave her a chance to admit to her lie.
Look at me and tell me you took a bite. Don't lie to me. I did. I took a bite of the broth. I didn't chew up the fish.
Even when Elise doubled down, Christina wasn't going to be fooled that easily.
You need to take one more bite while I watch. Fine. Team win, team
It's like,
loss.
yeah, it's one of those things where it's just, you know, why lie? The thing is this, I'm not going to sacrifice all this time that I'm, you know, giving to you guys to be this chef, and to just have it where I get there and I'm lying, cutting it, like, you know, it ain't no easy way out. It's like, I gotta, like, actually go through with this stuff. I'm like, all these sacrifices, nah, bro, it's like, I actually gotta go through with this.
I'm watching. All right, thank you. Back in the kitchen.
And although Elise lied to dodge a punishment, nothing beats the absolute low of faking an injury to escape the heat of the kitchen. During service in season 17, episode 6.
I feel like I remember this guy too. Like, I've seen clips of him, but dang, he faked an injury.
He was already having a horrible time on garnishes and was extremely behind.
Jared, you're fucking us with the times.
Listen, I'm fucking everything right now. I get it. Stop telling me.
Come on, blue team, please.
But instead of fighting through the pressure, Jared folds and suddenly calls the medic, and Gordon immediately saw right through his act, but surprisingly still lets him get treated.
It won't stop bleeding, Chef.
Hey, Marina, come here. He's bleeding to death. He's bleeding to death. You've got a bigger cut on the end of your fucking dick. Emergency, emergency.
This proved to be a very smart move by Gordon, because he would get the chance to use Jared as a laughing stock for the rest of the episode.
Gerard, are you bandaged up?
Yes, Chef.
How many stitches? 17?
0, Chef.
Hey, do me a favor.
Yes, Chef.
Grow some.
Yes, Chef.
And just a few moments later,
I know, like, it's, bro, I was looking myself. My thing is this. I was a cashier, like, so at my old job, like, they did have it where I mainly did cashier work, but there were at times where you had to help out the cooks and the chefs. Fam, there were times where there was a time where I had cut my thumb. Like, I literally cut the thumb open. Like, it was split, bro. And yeah, I was bleeding bad. It was like, it honestly looked like a crime scene. I remember because I was wearing a glove, but I wasn't wearing a cut glove. That was my mistake. So yeah, I was cutting bread, rushing, and then yeah, overall cut my thumb. Remember, I took the glove, because I did have like a plastic glove over and stuff. So but yeah, when I took that off, it just blood went all over the place. It literally looked like a crime scene. Like, I could have taken a picture and then told people, I'm like, oh yeah, there was an incident. People would have thought somebody died. Like, that's how bad it was. But yeah, overall though, I went right back to work. I was like, there was the one chef that had helped me out. Shout out to Chef Mark. But anyways, he got like this gel stuff. And he put it on, like, yeah, I guess to stop the bleeding, put that on my thumb, bandaged it up. I went right back to work. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's just, you know, you ain't gotta like announce it, because if anything, I was trying to keep it to myself. I wasn't trying to have nobody know. So he seen that when I was bleeding really bad and stuff. So he was all like, yeah, come to the back so I can like help you out and things. But yeah, I wasn't trying to tell nobody. I was like, even when, because I was talking with a chef or a cook. And yeah, I was all like, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, like, but I was like, I was in pain, bro. I was like, nah, that was some next level pain right there. I had to say that was definitely, because I mean, I didn't really injure myself that much at the place, but that was the worst. There were a couple of times, other times where I had injured myself. That was the worst.
When the whole team was gathered in the back hallway, Gordon took the opportunity to call the medic over to debunk Jared's injury.
Medic! Where was the cut?
I'm not sure. I didn't see the cut.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Wow.
Special medic can't even find a fucking cut. Get out!
And later in the episode, after being put up for elimination by his team, Jared attempted to make a case for why he should remain on the show, but unfortunately played right into Gordon's hand by advocating how vocal of a leader he was.
Oh, yeah, you were vocal. It went like this. Medic! That's the only time I heard you use your voice.
And somehow Jared wouldn't let the injury act go, even after he gets satisfyingly eliminated.
I have a legitimate cut. There's blood. There's visible blood. I'm not gonna cut food with fucking blood on my hand. It's not sanitary.
Although faking an injury.
Yeah, it was, I'll agree with him on that, because I was like, when I had, I cut my thumb, I think I did that first. I went, got the knife that I had used that, like, had cut my thumb. Filled this bucket up with sanitized water. Had let it just sitting there like the whole day and stuff. I was like, that knife. And I think I told one of the cooks, I was like, if there's another knife, I'm like, let me know where it's at so I can put that out. This knife can't be used. Cut my thumb. So I'm like, we're gonna have to let this just sit in the sanitized water the whole day. Then I'm gonna clean it myself. So yeah, I had took it to the dishwasher, sprayed it down, all that stuff, and then yeah, then I was all like, you know, went right back. But it's like, that's the thing though, it's just, you know, I guess, yeah, because probably he ain't getting paid to be there and stuff. But I'm like, yeah, with me, I'm getting paid. I'm getting a good check. So that's why I was like, nah, bruh, I'm not going home early. I'm like, it could have been one of those things where I'm like, I could have fallen off of the highest floor of the building. I've been crawling. I'm like, nah, bro, I gotta serve these customers. I'm like, I can't go out like that. I'm sorry, but no.
Is certainly shameless, but blaming your mistakes on Gordon and causing a scene in the kitchen is absolutely unforgivable, making this one of the worst lies ever caught in Hell's Kitchen history. In season 18, episode 3, Jen was already having a rough time on garnishes, showing the pressure was getting to her.
Young lady.
What am I doing wrong now, Chef? It's hard.
Don't fucking talk to me like that.
And her performance continued to decline when her communication fell flat.
How long?
Jen. How long do you need, Jen?
How long? I'm asking you. Yeah, but she doesn't know.
Jen, I can walk in 3 minutes.
Her 3 minutes, me too.
Even lashing out at her teammates when they finally got a hold of her attention.
Fucking Jen, tune in. I need 3 minutes. Can you get garnish up in 2? Yes. All right, I'm sick of this shit now.
Everybody's questions right now. Hot pan.
And Jen went as far as to say that her team was out to get her.
You know what? Y'all really trying to clown me right now, and it's all gravy, man. I'm definitely the
It's like, what are you talking about?
Of course, whenever anything happens in our kitchen, it's Jen.
But that was just
that's something where it's extremely hard to do, because so at my old job, at least me alone, I have ringed up 500 customers on my 500 plus customers on my cash register. So I'm just doing the light work. I'm just doing cashier work. The cooks and the chefs though, they're cooking food and that's the thing. On my register alone, mind you, my register alone, 500 plus customers, there is a whole other register that was also ringing. Like, if it was, let's say it was a day where it's raining outside, it's cold, people don't want to go out, so they just come through, and then there's like business meetings and stuff. So yeah, we're at probably close to 1,000 customers. These guys, they didn't have as many people as they did like in the kitchen and stuff. It was a small kitchen, but these guys was cooking the food good. And it was, but yeah, they communicated. It's like they had everything down on lock. I have to say that the cooks and the chefs at my old job, I don't think I've ever seen a group of workers that locked in before. So it was like, yeah, some of them had went, and then, you know, but still though, it was like our cafe, our location, it was probably the most locked in location. But customers was always coming through talking about how much they like the food. So yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, bro, you're purposely not listening to your peers and your workers and stuff, because yeah, that just don't even make no sense. Somebody stated right there in front of you, they calling you out your name, and you just, oh, let me just go and make, like, she only made, I think, like, because I think it was supposed to be, she was supposed to be like mashed potatoes, and I think it was supposed to be for 2 people, but she only made it for like 1 person. But it was like the other plate was like, it was less than the other plate and stuff, so it was like 1.5 rather than 2.
Part of her delusional meltdown. After walking up duck garnish to the pass, Gordon notices that she had given less than what he had asked for.
Yeah.
I'm short of 2 portions of duck garnish.
But Jen ignorantly refused that she had made a mistake.
You short on the leek, chef? I gave you the potatoes.
Fucking hell,
what's
where's
this
the
up?
pan gone?
And that's when Gordon decided to call the entire team over to calmly show the issue he was facing with her portion. But out of nowhere, Jen explodes.
Just pulled that from under there, chef. You threw that under there. I gave you enough leeks. You trying to clown me up in here right now?
Come here, come here.
I gave you the leek, chef.
All of you, come here. All of you, come here.
And she continued to
people, I don't think people understand how loud that is. You drop one of them bins with a bunch of plates. Yeah, bro. Everybody gonna be looking like, dang, what's going on over
Gordon
there?
for allegedly sabotaging her.
Yeah.
You trying to sabotage me.
Really? Where?
You set me up. I'm steady bringing you.
Who set you up?
And you throw the pan.
You're making an excuse. You're lying.
Have a good one, chef.
And Gordon happily kicked her out of the competition.
Get out! Get out! You haven't got it. You know that.
I do have it.
Get out.
And there's plenty of people that think so. But you're not gonna.
And that's, I don't think she understands. Oh, the video. But I don't think she understands that. Like me, the thing is this. I want to put it, even if it's on some stuff where I get eliminated, I still want to put on the best possible performance. So if, let's say, I don't win the competition and somebody else wins, at least I will be able to go back home. And then there's a bunch of restaurants that are like, oh, I seen you on Gordon Ramsay, and you did pretty good. You should have won the competition. So that's my thing is this. If I don't win the competition, I definitely want to go back home or go wherever where they're like, nah, bro, you got to work with us because you did good. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it's like some friends or family that's hiring her, then, yeah. But I don't see any old restaurant, out there hiring her and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Lamb Sauce. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Gordon Ramsay's channel. I know it's like Kitchen Nightmares, Hell's Kitchen, or yeah, then Hell's Kitchen, Hotel Hell. But it's either that or it's all like collected together on his channel, Gordon Ramsay. But still, regardless, show love and support to him too. Like, subscribe to me also, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.